February's hot numbers. Today we're going to review this lottery prediction sheet for the month of February 2025. Hope you guys did well in January. So it's keeping the sheets coming for you guys. All I ask is you subscribe, like, and share. This helps the channel grow, get it out to other people who are trying to win as well. And remember, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. This is only showing you the review of how these numbers are supposed to be played. So remember to only play what you can afford to lose. So right here, going right into it, numbers on the front, it's the highlighted numbers right here in the Made of America. You see that 567 is highlighted. The highlighted numbers pretty much means it's like the most recommended numbers to play. Again, like I said, it's not guaranteed. Sometimes it comes box. Sometimes I've seen it come 2 or 3 different ways, but never come straight. But is it accurate? It did fall. So I guess in some shape or form, it is a prediction. So this is for pick 3 or pick 4 lottery, or as it says here, the 3-digit or 4-digit lottery. It's called different things in different states, but it all means the same thing. So if you got 731 right here, you also have 100. You have 007 right here, like the movie. You got 911 right there. Then you got 369, and then you have 717. So these numbers on the front right here, these pretty much, especially this 321 or 312, I see these in 100. These fall every year, maybe a few times a year. So this month might be accurate, with everything coming up, February, Valentine's Day. So I'm sure everyone's trying to make that extra money or try to get some money back from some purchases. So, all right. So going into the bottom right here, as you can see, you have the triple zeros are highlighted again right here. Not highlighted, but it's in this little area right here. That's another number that you want to pair with 100. These fall together. I see it in every state when I'm looking at the lottery numbers. So these are definitely 2 that you want to pair. All right. So we look at the doubles delights. This means the same thing as pretty much other sheets. To me, that has double numbers in here for the newbies who don't know. You got 388. You see you got the 101. And then you have 600. See, they all have zeros in here. You got 800, 600. You got 100 up here, and you got triple zeros right here. So another number to play these 3 together. That would be my recommendation. And I just see what happens and see, if you have a fireball in your state and you get one of these extra numbers or it fall all the same way, that's double money. So you write 919 and 787. And this is the front of the sheet. As you dive on the inside right here, as you can see, one of my favorite areas right here is this hit list. It has all the numbers right here. Then they supposed to be all the numbers, TV numbers, 546, the sailor number, 732. The kid right here, you have the 210, 990. The treasure chest number right here, you have 854 and 435. And one of my favorites is always the dream number of 049. The 049, you might want to pair it with the 498 because it has one digit off. That 0 and the 8 are different. So 306. And the numbers in this hit list. So you can say you got 098, 498, you got 409, and the drain number is uh, 049, which is pretty much the same thing, but definitely want to pick up which way you want to play it. Do you want to play the drain number or do you want to play the 409? It's a difference because it can fall one way, and whichever one you pick may or may not fall that way. So just choose wisely. You got 721 in there, 903, 234. All right. So as we come down a little bit, after you view that, you see you got this rundown section over here. So as we lit this rundown section over here, my paperweight right here. So you have 618. Remember, you go across just like tic-tac-toe. You go 618, 503, 927. And you can go up and down vertically, 837, 102, 659. And don't forget, you can go crisscross, diagonal, and you got 607. And then you can go that way at 908. So, yeah, just carefully just pick some numbers in here. Try to squeeze out as many of these combinations as you can see, play them, see what happened, and if it don't fall, then try to move on to another area. That's pretty much what I do. I play for like a week or a few days and then see if I can catch some. If I do catch something, then I'll take that money and go play something else on this sheet. All right, so moving down right here, you have the 4-digit numbers right here. So as we see in this area, highlighted number here, I always try to give you guys that one first. We have 1190, the highlighted number. As we go here again, you got 2026, 1969, 2177, 5002 right there. And then we have, of course, I'm not going to go through all of them, but just numbers I see that's sticking out. You got that 5678, and then you have this 5567 up here. In this case, a double number fall, you have 1980. Then you have that right next to it, 0789, because almost 1980, but it just have a 7 instead of the 1, and it's coming another way. Also, that 5716, you still can kind of pair that together right there. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4 in there. I see that pretty much falls for every state lottery at least a few times a year. It may come box, but that number falls a lot. So, all right. So this is the 4-digit area right here. You can always come back, pause it, rewatch it, and go through here and just try to, like I say, I always try to filter out the combinations that's the closest together. Couple numbers off. So you guys can do like 48, 48. So I would look at what's the next closest that you see here, 47, 48, just in case if one number falls different, you can catch it. All right, so as we move over here, nothing up there, as you can see. We come over here in the top real quick. So you see the money page. You got 3002. Here's the number right here that you could possibly play in like a lotto or something like that, because it only goes up to 49 up in here. So play that and then your lotto or something. And you have right here 540 highlighted number. You got another pick 4 number there. Don't sleep on that. It's kind of hidden, 5,000. Then we got here's what's hot. So this is another area that a lot of people like because this has a lot of information in this area. So as you see here, what's hot, you got 785, you got 943, 635, 657, which is 2 good numbers to play. And then you also have 678, 809, 094. And just a little bit of advice, if you haven't noticed, sometimes you will see these numbers populate like it was over here, then you may see it again. Just make sure when you're writing it down, don't write them down twice, so you won't give your agent or however you're playing it. You don't want to play it twice, especially if it doesn't hit and you're wasting a play that could have went to something else. All right. So then we have the red hot specials right here. 953 is highlighted. So quick tip, I know we go through this section every month when we go through these sheets, but what I would normally do, take all the highlighted numbers from this sheet first. Is pretty much what I do. I write them down. Decide if I'm gonna play them online or go get a lottery slip, and then I go play them. And I decide if I want to play them for multiple draws, depending on how many numbers that I have highlighted. Do those first, and then I'll come back and say, okay, well, I have this much to play. Then I'll go back and start picking some. You can, of course, do however you want. Some people in the comments said they do pick 2 numbers and play for one day. Then the next number they play some other days, or they just pick a number a week. However you want to do it, just make sure you're playing responsibly because there's a lot of numbers on here. And for you not to hit nothing, that would be a lot of wasted money. So trying to look out for you guys. Trust me, I've been there. All right, so red box numbers right here. So you have 303, 678 again. That's why I said you got to watch it. See, it's here twice, and we saw it over there as well. And you got 789, 760, 334, 324, 894, 110, and you have 559. Now this number right here, I guess it would be a mega or powerball, but what I'm kind of confused is it's probably a typo because you can't use 61 twice because any mega or powerball, the money ball doesn't go up to 61. So what I would probably do is you can choose a different number, or you take that out and just play this in a pick 5 if you have it in your state. But again, if it goes up to 61, more power to you. But I think this might be a misprint because, like I said, at least the games I play, Mega Powerball, you can't pick 61 twice. So Always look out for that. That's why I try to bring these. This is why we review it, just to show everyone that if you're not paying attention and you don't know, at least you got someone who's already looking out for you to tell you how to avoid all this. All right, so nothing else down here, guys. Just more advertisements as we go to the back of the sheet. More good information. This is why this sheet gets highly recommended, because it gives you a lot of information. So you're playing fistful of dollars. The arrows point out to what numbers you should be playing. You get the grip of money, you get that bread. So right here you have 290, 559, 092. Of course, again, as I always state, none of these numbers is guaranteed or predict. No, nothing is guaranteed. So it may fall, it may not fall. Just because they have the arrow doesn't mean it's going to be first, but that's how they have it lined up. So you can always play these other numbers around it. Just try to make that point, because someone asks, what's the difference? You can really play how you want, but then if it does fall, you have no way of knowing. So that's why you follow the sheet, and hopefully you play the correct days to hit these numbers. And speaking of days, we go here to the astrological aspect hot numbers. So you have Monday through Saturday. Now, this particular sheet doesn't have a Sunday. You know how you don't, someone will give you some extra numbers around it on your previous sheets. But now this one just doesn't have one. So like I said, first off, I would just play, if you want to pick Monday and play it for Sunday in your state, you can. Or you can just pick some random numbers and just go from there and just place for Sunday. Or you can just save your money and just continue to play Monday through Saturday. As they stated, these are predicted to come. So for Monday, you have 650 and 835 for Monday. That could be midday and evening, however you want to play it. Tuesday, 432, 109. Wednesday, 900 and 980. Thursday, 029, 429. Friday, 504, 689. And Saturday, 676 and 219. Going down here, here's the horoscope. I won't read all of this, but pretty much zooming in so you guys can actually see all the numbers right here, what everything is. So, like I said, it's the hot numbers horoscope. Aquarius is your number right here, 907. Pisces, 220. Aries, 043. We're in Aquarius month. So the first month that you see here is normally put a month of the sheet. So it's February, so it goes into that Aquarius horoscope there. So Gemini, you got 709. Cancer, 109. Leo, 768. 156. Libra, 567. Scorpio, 432. 210. Sagittarius, and Capricorn, 189. So this is the hot numbers for January 2025, guys. So also check out our other channel. Check in the description for our DJT reviews. We do have a product review channel for your everyday items, treadmills, video games, everything like that. Help support that channel out as well. So, and I thank you guys for watching, and look out for the other videos that's scheduled to drop.